so this is going to be a video on my YouTube story. So I did say I was going to do a video on it because a lot of people have asked me how I got into the YouTube game and basically how I got this far, so I thought I'd make a video on it. For my new subscribers or the people who don't already know about me, I started YouTube in August of 2010 and it was just basically like a test run. It wasn't supposed to be something serious. I did watch a lot of YouTube videos beforehand and I always got so addicted to it. I wasn't as addicted as I am right now, but I really enjoyed how, you know, people could come on YouTube and just show the different things that they were talking about, and I mainly was watching YouTube channels for makeup. I really got into MAC by watching YouTube videos. I was basically a MAC beginner, so I was watching a lot of people's videos. Like I watched a few foundation routines, and the first couple of videos I watched were from Little Pumpkin Pie 05 Jackie. I loved all her videos. I watched her foundation routine. I literally adapted my routine to hers, pretty much the same at the time, so I went out and bought my MAC products. And I also noticed Makeup Doll as well. I saw a few of her videos as well, so those two people were the first people I started watching here on YouTube. So a lot of my friends were saying how I should probably start doing something, making some sort of tutorial, because I'm always asked about my makeup or my hair or my outfits. So they were saying, why don't you just make a video on YouTube? And I was just thinking, I don't think anyone would really want to watch me. Like in real life I'm really shy anyway, so I didn't see how I would come off on camera to people, and I'd probably just be really boring and nobody would want to watch, or I wouldn't know what to offer. But I decided to give it a go. I'll just do one test video and see how it goes. I can remember that day I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, this is going to be shown. Everyone's going to see it. People at uni and everything's going to see it, because I posted it on my Facebook. So I was a bit nervous how it's going to turn out, because not many people see me without makeup on and everything. I had my hair in flexi rods, bendy rollers as well at the time. So it was just like, oh, I don't know. But I did it, and I think I got like a couple of views from my friends, and I was like, oh my god, someone's watching. And I posted it on Facebook, like I said, and also on my blog, and I got about 10 views. I was so excited. I was always literally checking and refreshing the page to see if anyone else had watched it, and it was pretty slow at the time, but each view got me so excited. And then after a while I got like 5 subscribers and then 10 subscribers, and I was so happy, like, oh my god, someone has actually subscribed to me, so like I must be doing something right. Like, just my first video, because people always ask me what products I use on my face and everything, so I thought I'd do a tutorial, foundation routine. So as time went on, I kept linking my videos to Facebook and Twitter just to get a bit more traffic, because, you know, I was literally a nobody on YouTube. So I thought maybe if my friends and people who know them watch them, this could give me views. So I did that, and I just started filming. At the time I started, it was the summer holidays, so I went back to uni and I couldn't take my camcorder, the camcorder I was using at home. So I had just this basic camera which was meant for taking photos. If you remember that camera, it was a really good camera in terms of the quality, but it had no autofocus and the audio was really, really bad. So I'd film a lot of videos and I'd have people saying, oh, this was just a nice video but we couldn't hear what you're saying. So can you sort out your volume, can you sort out your camera? And I was like, I can't afford to buy an actual camcorder right now. So how am I going to do? I just kept literally, I would try and raise my voice as loud as I could when I was filming. I lived in halls, which is like a dorm for you guys in the US, like halls of residence was like a flat. But I'd always make sure that nobody was in, and nobody was around, so I'd try and film and literally raise my voice so loud so you guys could hear. But each time I did it, it didn't make any difference and stuff, so I was just a bit frustrated. But I started seeing the fact that people liked what I was doing, so I started making more in my free time. I wasn't as consistent as I was during the summertime, but I kept building it, because obviously I had, you know, uni work as well, so I had to try and incorporate both of them. And yeah, it ended up really, really good. I always look at my subscribers every time and like, oh my god, like this person has so many subscribers and I have so little, like what am I doing wrong and what else can I do? You know, all I was filming was just my makeup, my outfit of the days, and like hauls and stuff. So it wasn't anything like anything special at the time, but you know, I kept on filming when I could. So it got to about April of 2011, I happened to get a new camcorder, and I'm not sure if it was before or after that I did so that I actually got a shout out as well. It was just a random day, I was just on Facebook and I saw someone post a link of Songbird Diva for Live's video, share the love, that sort of shout out type video. So I just happened to watch it, and then she mentioned my name and I was like, oh my god, that she actually follows my blog and really enjoyed my videos. And I was so shocked. I literally shared the video on my Facebook and posted it everywhere. I was like, oh my god, Songbird Diva for Life, I watch her and she actually has noticed my videos like randomly. You know, I was so happy, so excited. I told everybody about it and I'd always replay that video over and over again because I was so shocked when she said Beated by JJ. I was like, oh my god, that's me. I was so not expecting it at all. This is somebody I was watching for a while and she happened to watch me too. I was just like, wow, this is so cool. So that gave me a few more subscribers, you know, people who came from her channel to mine. So I really appreciated her for doing that as well. So I just carried on filming what I could. I'd have some moments where I couldn't film because I had exams, you know, and everything. It was difficult to film makeup tutorials because obviously my camera didn't have autofocus as well, so my makeup tutorials weren't as great. So I'm not sure if I did that many before I switched to my camera. So I did a lot more like outfit of the days and hauls and just speaking. And I started getting a lot of questions about my hair, and then I did a hair review and it sort of just kicked off from there. I started answering questions on my hair and it became quite a big issue, quite a big topic, and I was just like, wow, okay. So I started doing hair reviews when I first got my first hair review email to do one, and so I get a lot of questions on my hair, so I thought maybe I could also focus on hair as well on my channel. Even though I'm not really doing that much of hair tutorials now, it really helps to have a good quality camera when you're filming, and the fact that they could hear me a lot better as well. I felt so much better, so much more confident to film. So I just, you know, carried on filming and everything. I think, I'm not sure again what month it was, I also got another shout out, and this was from Shirley B. Anyang, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like amazing. Like, I watched her video as well, I didn't even expect it, and she said my name and I was like, wow, like this is so cool, you know. So obviously that also gave me some more subscribers, and it's just strange when you watch someone, you kind of think of them as like, not, I wouldn't say celebrities, but people that you would never think you'd meet ever in real life, and when they say your name, it's just like wowza. And it was just like, and then I happened to meet them at IMATS as well, and you know, Shirley and Sammy and all of them, and they were pretty nice in person. But that was so cool. I was so happy. As time went on, my subscribers grew, and I wasn't really sure why, because personally I didn't think my videos were anything special, because everyone does makeup tutorials, everyone does OOTDs, everyone does fashion videos and hauls and stuff, so I didn't see what was the big selling point. I kind of thought maybe it's because of my accent that a lot of my subscribers, because I have a lot more subscribers from the US than I do in the UK, I think maybe my accent was what sold them, I don't know. But I was so happy. I felt good to have people who I didn't know actually want to take their time out to watch me and listen to me and ask me loads of questions. I try to answer every single question, every single comment and everything. Obviously as time went on, you do get people who want to come and ruin things for you or say nasty things or mean things, but at the time it really bothered me because I was used to that in real life. So it's like people who didn't even know you were still having a problem, having an issue with you, and I'd always reply to these people and just like, there's no need for all this, blah blah blah. So I just, yeah, at the time it really affected me a lot, and I'd have my friends tell me, don't worry about it, it's just, you know, you're putting yourself out there, so you're not always going to be liked by everyone, so just brush it off and keep it moving. Yeah, and then I started doing more makeup tutorials as well. I can see that you guys really like my makeup tutorials, from my point of view, I didn't see what was so great about them, but you guys liked them. I did more tutorials. I did, and then I did my good hair video. That seemed to sold a lot of people as well, for some reason. My good hair review video, and I got quite a few comments and a lot more views on that. I think it was one of my most viewed videos of all time, of all my videos. One of my most viewed videos. And I see how people are really interested in hair, and I was just like, wow, hair. I never got into YouTube expecting anything. I really just wanted to show what I did for, you know, did in my spare time, and what I was interested in, and then to have companies actually contact you and ask you to review stuff and want to send you things. It felt really nice. It felt really good. You know, I'd always feel bad sometimes not to want to accept, because I didn't really feel worthy of any of them or anything, of any of the praise and stuff. It took me a while to really understand and actually appreciate you guys actually saying, you know, saying thank you and saying I was inspiring and everything, and I just couldn't see why. I really couldn't see why at all, you know, but I just kept on filming anyway because it was fun to do. And at the time I really didn't like uni, my course, so this was like a good way to sort of escape all the stress and everything. And the main reason as well, I didn't mention, the main reason why I wanted to start making videos is because most of the people I subscribed to before I started making videos were, you know, light-skinned women. There weren't really many dark-skinned women, especially of my skin tone, that were out there for me to watch, who were actually good and knew what they were saying. So I thought maybe if I can, there must be a lot of people who are the same skin tone as me that might want to find out about things and know about tutorials and looks and all that stuff. So I thought maybe I could give back to them. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this, because there was a lack of really good really good dark skinned women to subscribe to. There wasn't that many. They were always really either light skin or white. If you look at my subscription page, most of them are white, but for some reason I still enjoyed watching them because I could still adapt their looks to fit my skin tone. I don't regret any of it. I really appreciate where I've got into right now, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Just, you know, the constant support is just so nice and so sweet to know that people who've never met you before have so much faith in you and have so much positive attitude and positive vibes towards you, and it makes you, really boosts you up. Like, I really feel that YouTube has really given me a thick skin. A lot of things I've gotten during my time on YouTube, if I wasn't on YouTube, I probably would have broken down, because there've been really hurtful things that have been said. But you just think, this is life. You're not always going to have people who will like you and accept you. You put yourself out there, so you have to be open to criticism. But there is a difference between criticism and just plain right stupidness. So that's what I have to differentiate between. But I try to answer everyone's comments as I can. It takes, obviously as time goes on, when you get more comments and more subscribers, it's really difficult to answer every single person, because a lot of comments are repeated. So hopefully if you've answered one, they would see that you've already answered it. I will keep on doing it as long as I can, and keep on growing as well. And it really is a lot of fun besides the editing and processing part. But apart from that, it really is fun to be able to come on here, and it's like I know you guys. It's like you're like my friends. I don't know how many of you, how many are you, but it's nice to have that sort of support system as well. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, I come on, you know, to film, and I just get nice comments, and it's nice to just have that uplift sometimes. I'm not perfect at anything. I don't claim to be perfect at what I do. I'm still learning. And it's nice to get criticism as well, because you know what you need to work on. I'm open to any sort of, but it's just as long as it's not rude and unnecessary, then it's fine. So okay, so the next video is going to be on just little tips and tricks on how to start a YouTube channel, if you're wondering, because I get a lot of emails about how I started and what advice to give. So I thought I would put it into a video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye guys!